I see you're inside, Daniel. So that forged ID card actually worked. Still, those guards look well armored and heavily equipped, so don't do anything to attract attention. Alright, our client has asked us to locate and download some data from a terminal in the lab archives. The archives are kept locked, so you'll need to find a key. One of the scientists should have it. Take care of yourself down there, buddy. Keep up the good work, Daniel.
This headache.
Excuse me?
Huh? Oh, nothing. I'm just a bit tired.
Oh, you doing overtime?
You got that right. They have me working as a damn clerk instead of doing some actual research. Endless reports for the board of directors. And I haven't seen Jim for almost 2 weeks now. Half of this stuff was supposed to be his work.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
I wouldn't be so certain of that. They only know how to punish us. You somehow get everything done on time, and they just pretend it's all according to plan.
Well, judging by the success of the company, your specialists are doing great.
Thanks. There's nothing you can do but adhere to the high standards of the company.
Good luck with your report. Maybe the higher-ups will give you a nice bonus for it.
You know, a while ago, money just stopped being incentive enough for me. Sometimes I wish they'd just forget all about me. but it's useless. Everybody's going nuts because of this Project T.
Project T?
Excuse me, I should get back to finishing my report.
Stay out of trouble. Patrolling this sector almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Indexes are gloomy.
It's not as bad as it seems.
The boss won't like it.
It's not necessary to present all of our results. Talking about our successes should be enough.
Do you even have anything to talk about?
Well, you saw Project T. It's very promising.
Oh, but we have to give them some details, though. Like, where did you get the source materials?
It's not my authority to disclose such information.
The boss won't like it.
I have no right to cross up my staff.
The accounting period is over soon, and what do we have to show for it, other than this Project T?
Well, nothing, but
Aren't you worried that something could go wrong?
not the slightest. Project T is nearly complete.
Then why are you so nervous?
If you're gunning for my post, then I'm sorry to disappoint you. I won't give in.
Well, aren't you rude today?
Because they always send some bitch to write the annual report. Who the hell are you?
Scanning for hostiles.
I'm prepared to use lethal force against any intruders.
Well, look who it is.
Magnus? It's been a long time, man. What have you been up to?
Well, after I dropped out of college, I decided to become a private security specialist. I performed so well on my first mission that Human Horizon offered me a job. It was a long time ago, but I've been real happy with this gig. They pay me a good salary here, and we've had no major emergencies in the last 2 years.
Now I see why I've heard nothing from you.
That's it. Chatterboxes don't last long in these secret organizations. So, what are you doing here?
To tell you the truth, I'm a mercenary. I had a tough time getting into this facility, but my client needs me to pull some files from the archives.
Shit, Daniel, don't mess around. My communicator is monitored. They might think you're serious.
Oh, yeah, it's not a great joke.
Look, if you're serious, you don't know what you're getting into. I'm telling you right now, get out of here and go back to where you came from. I'm asking you as a friend.
You've never asked me otherwise.
I've learned a lot working as security. Don't make me give you a demonstration.
Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble.
I hope so, for both our sakes.
All this because of a field exercise?
Your objective is behind that bulletproof glass to the right. The archives have some advanced data protection software, but we'll bypass it by accessing the data directly. That means you'll have to manually jack into the computer. Just don't fry your brain, Daniel. You're no good to me as a vegetable.
Lasers, Danny boy. Don't forget about the lasers.
Did you have a nice rest? Christophe's really found himself a nice, pad here, right? You remember Christophe, don't you?
Of course I do. Where is he anyway? He should have met us by now, am I right?
Yeah, but maybe he's working late. Unless something happened, he should still be tending the bar at Le Chevalier Noir. The Black Knight, right across the street.
Ah, the Black Knight.
Ah, now the bars you remember, do you?
It seems like so long ago.
Simpler times, right, Danny?
Yeah, but let's not waste time reminiscing. Titan said that our client needs some information from a Human Horizon lab in Paris. I think it's best if we handle our business here in a timely manner.
And finally get our money, if our client is still alive.
Hey, don't try to get me down with that crap.
Daniel, when some bot inside your brain, not a client, tells you what to do, being a bit pessimistic about it feels pretty appropriate. Speaking of which, are you having any luck remembering anything about the mission at Human Horizon 2 years back?
No, but whatever went down, MJ-12 did not appreciate it.
Well, just to remind you, there is still a bounty on your head, so be careful. MJ-12 are very active here in Paris. Tell me, how do you know you can trust this voice in your head? Titan?
Don't forget, Titan has been essential in eluding MJ-12.
Oh, I'll never forget. Given that Titan got us into this mess in the first place.
You are really pushing me today, aren't you? You better have some new intel about this local lab. Titan can't tell me about it, and it doesn't give any particular reason either. It's strange.
Sure. Christophe promised to dig up something for us, but so far I haven't heard from him. I suppose you could go ask him yourself, but don't think the "I know the bartender" line will get the door fee waived.
Never crossed my mind, Zan. Can you tell me more about the situation here in Paris?
I don't think I can tell you anything that you don't already know. Well, mind the gunfire detectors. They alert the authorities to sonic disturbances with a ballistic profile. And try to be civil. If you cause an alarm and end up killing a cop, even in self-defense, the police won't stop till they've hunted you down.
Yeah, I'm not looking to turn the streets of Paris into a war zone, but I'd rather not go out on the streets unarmed either.
If you need some ammo, you should track down a black market dealer. It's too risky to rob a gun store. They always have good security systems.
No doubt about it. There's sure to be cameras, and an alarm system connected directly to the police network.
As usual. Well, that's all the advice I can give you. Go ahead.
I guess I'll be on my way.
Accessing database. Laboratory files detected. Error. The files are outdated. Part of the information is missing. The laboratory is located below ground level. The entrance location, not specified. The carrier is advised to commence an independent search for the entrance.
It sure didn't take you long to find the club, Daniel. Pay at the entrance and find Christophe. He should be tending the bar. Even if he can't help you, this club is the perfect place to start your search. Try asking around about the lab. I'm sure someone here knows something. Try to be subtle. You don't need too much attention.
Oh, a new person! Ugh, look at you. Mechanical augmentations. Shoes useless for dancing. I think your entrance will cost 100 credits.
Fine.
Thank you for choosing the Black Knight. This pass will last all night. Tomorrow night, you'll have to buy a new one. And don't forget to give up your weapons at the door. Don't worry, our club guarantees that your items will be kept safe.
If it's necessary.
Have a good time!
Hey, Daniel. You are Daniel, right?
Yeah, but...
I recognized you immediately. I'm Armin. Here's the key and directions. Everything you need to know is written there.
This napkin? Who the hell are you?
Sorry, I'm busy. We'll talk later.
Hey, you look like a guy with some cash to spend.
I don't think you have anything to sell that I would want.
Hey, calm down, man. Listen, I have a thermoptic camo. Have you heard about these?
Really? Is it in working condition?
How the hell should I know? I'm just selling it, man. 600 credits. 300 up front and the rest when we make the deal behind the club.
And how do I know that you won't just disappear with my money?
Hey, if you don't need it, don't worry about it then.
Fine. Here you are. 300 credits.
All right. Come to the alley behind the club. I'll be waiting there. And hey, don't keep me waiting.
What the hell? That's not Christophe. You should ask that bartender about our friend. Where the hell did Christophe go?
Oh, someone new. That's hardly good news.
What's with the attitude?
We've got enough thugs here as it is. And then you walk in with your augmentations and combat gear hidden under that baggy coat. You look like a killer to me.
You're wrong. These days it's just easier to survive with a gun tucked in your belt.
I can't deny that, but things have gotten that way because of jerks like you.
For a bartender, you sure have a big mouth. How about you answer some questions for me?
Oh, sometimes I can't just help myself. But I think we've already lost our chance for a civil discussion. I don't have anything more to say to you. All I can offer you is a can of cool soda for 5 credits or a snack for 10.
What kind of bar doesn't serve alcohol?
No alcohol for the likes of you. Believe me, we don't need any more trouble at this club. It's bad for our reputation.
Fine. I'll settle for what's available.
That's right. What will you have?
I wanted to ask you about Christophe. It's about a guy who works here, Christophe.
Yeah? What do you want from him?
He owes me some credits. Have you seen him around?
As you can see, I'm the only bartender here. As far as I know, your friend Christophe was fired last week for being too lazy. They wanted a better bartender, so they hired me. But you're in luck. I overheard an argument between him and my boss, right before he was fired. They were talking about that sports bar near here. You might try looking for Christophe there. That's the only place where a lazy bum like that could get work.
All right, thank you.
What do you want? A soda costs 5 credits, and you can get some soy food for 10.
I want to know about some of your customers.
If it's about what I think it is, it'll cost you 100 credits.
Oh, and what do you think this is about?
Well, for example, about those scary jerks in body armor in the corner. Or about that guy sitting with the girl by the door. Just give me those 100 credits, and I'll tell you what you want.
Okay, here's your money. What can you tell me about the local gangs?
We've got one of the gangs right here in the club. They've got a private VIP lounge here. I asked my boss about the special treatment once, but he wouldn't say a thing, and I didn't dare to press him on it. This job pays well enough, and I don't want to lose it. So this gang is struggling for justice. At least that's what they say. Ugh, they call themselves the Judicians. Seems to me they've been brainwashed. They've been getting the locals support lately, even if they openly associate with known criminals. You should watch yourself around them. They might seem friendly enough now that they're having fun, but you should see them when they are working. Just murderers, all of them. Worse than you, probably.
You said you've seen the Judicians at work?
Oh, who here hasn't? To be honest, they've only killed people who were complete idiots in the first place. But you should have seen their faces. Their eyes are just burning with rage. They're either maniacs or fanatics, but killers nonetheless.
I see. How much influence do they have with the locals? Are they popular?
That's what I'm telling you. Those simpletons look up to them like they are some sort of heroes. Even the police turn a blind eye to them because these gangsters are doing their dirty work for them. Smart people like me understand that the Judicians are a huge threat, and fanatics like them are no good. But that's the problem. Us intellectuals are outnumbered, and the fools are running the show.
I see. Anything else you could share?
Yeah, certainly. You see the man with that girl? I think you spoke with him earlier. His name is Armand. Everybody here knows him. Perhaps he was offering you some merchandise. He is a member of the Shadow Legion. Those guys might look like the usual cutthroats, but their main trade is actually smuggling. They bring in goods, especially weapons, from different countries. Which ones, thank God, I don't know. To tell you the truth, I was surprised to see Armand here. The thing is, lately there have been some tensions between the Shadow Legion and the Judicians. I heard they got into a fight. You might guess how it all got started. 2 gangsters from different gangs fell in love with the same girl. I'm guessing what started off as a little disagreement might eventually end up with a bloody war on our streets, with ordinary people too afraid to come out of their homes because of it. I wouldn't be surprised if my guess turns out to be true. The tensions between the gangs are obvious, but I still hope there won't be a war.
Fine. And what about Shadow Legion's influence? Are they powerful?
Oh yeah, they're powerful, and their power is backed up by their colossal coffers. As long as they keep the cops swimming in cash, they can go about their business without any fear of intervention. The Legion has plenty of friends in high places, money bags, who appreciate the opportunity to buy exotic or banned merchandise. And of course, they are popular amongst cutthroats like yourself. You do like your fancy weapons, don't you?
All right, last question. Say you were looking for something, not weapons. Which gang would you prefer to deal with?
So, you're not here just to shoot up the place, huh? Personally, I'd avoid dealing with any of them. But I guess if I had no choice, I would try the Shadow Legion. They're still businessmen after all. You offer them enough money, and they'll get you whatever you desire. If you are broke, then your only choice would be the Judicians. but there are no guarantees dealing with those psychos. If they like you, they might just give you everything for nothing. But more likely, you'll catch a bullet in the head. I'd contact them only as a last resort.
Thanks. Your information was worth the price.
This may have caused me a lot of trouble.
Pizza is my favorite food.
That's all, my princess. I'm done with my business.
Hold on, buddy. You look like the kind of guy who can handle himself.
I'm a mercenary. What's it to you?
I am Gerard, lieutenant of the Judicians. Our leader, Daryl, has gone missing. We require you to locate him. You will be rewarded handsomely for this task.
Any idea where I should start looking?
You would do well to scrutinize the Shadow Legion. They have a building overlooking the port in the old quarter. Daryl is surely being held captive there.
What makes you think the Legion's got him?
If only you knew. Daryl will be able to shed more light on the situation, but I assure you the Legion are to blame. Our leader will be dressed in armor like ours, so it shouldn't be hard to pick him out. Go to the port now and retrieve him.
If you know where your leader is being held, what keeps you from rescuing him yourself?
We're not welcome in that territory. They would shoot us on sight. More importantly, if they caught us trying to get in, they would kill Daryl immediately.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you be getting a move on? Oh wait, there is something else. You'll need a gun, but there's nothing I can spare. All I can say is that if you run into a dealer called Eric, tell him Judex est lex loquens. He will help you get outfitted.
Judex lex loquen? What does it mean?
If you can memorize it phonetically, you needn't know the meaning of the phrase. Or maybe those circuits in your brain require explication. Sometimes I wonder just how fucked up a person has to be to make them want to implant machines into their heads. Why willingly mutilate yourself like that?
There's benefits to being wired up.
If all that crap can't even help you translate a phrase from Latin, then it's not even worth its weight in credits. Judex est lex loquens means the judge is the speaking law. There you go. Now goodbye.
Human Horizon agent detected. The carrier should avoid contact with him at all costs.
2 weeks ago, I talked to Jacques Louvière from...
With that famous goalkeeper from Viande?
Yes, with that one. So,
He led them to the championship in 2026! Can you imagine he was rookie 3 years ago?
Yeah, he became a real pro. But when he entered the team, he found out that...
It's amazing! It's like he just seems to feel where the ball is gonna be before it's even kicked!
Yeah, it's a gift. But the most interesting thing is that with the new technology on its way...
I hope he isn't going to leave our team. He got so many good offers.
Well, during our interview, he hinted that he isn't going to leave. Besides, he has a good salary now.
I hope it's true. I would like to meet him so much.
You should become a sport reporter then, my friend. I'm doing a big article about our best goalkeeper.
I'm sitting at the table with the man who spoke with Lumiere himself. Awesome!
Hey, I'm looking for a bartender named Christophe. You know where he is?
Oh, it was terrible. You should have seen it.
What happened?
Some people came. I didn't see their faces. They grabbed the bartender and took him away.
Any idea where they took him?
I followed them for a while, but they noticed me following them somewhere near the weapons store. Alarm. So I just ran back here as fast as I could.
And those two at the other table, were they here when it happened?
No, they came in afterwards. Are you going to look for him? Will you tell me what happened once you find him?
I can't promise you that. Thanks for the information, though. I'll go find this weapons store.
God, that's Christophe. What have they done to him? Search the immediate area. Maybe he's left something for us. I think you should go back to the sports bar. We must make the witness talk. We must find out who murdered our friend.
Christophe is dead.
That's terrible.
Yes. Now I need a description of the people who took him away, in detail.
I can't remember anything that could help you.
Cut the crap. You said you followed them.
Well, yeah, but it was dark outside.
Don't lie to me. I know you saw something.
Please, calm down. People are staring. Here, I took a picture of them. If you need it so much, just take it.
You snapped a picture of them?
Yeah, I was going to sell it to some newspaper. But when you told me about what happened to that bartender, well, I don't want to end up like that. So take the photo, and don't tell anybody that I gave it to you.
Thanks. Don't worry about it.
The agents. I should have known. I'm afraid we're in deep trouble, Daniel. It didn't take them long to find Christophe, so they could be on their way to get rid of us right now. We need to find that lab and get the hell out of here as quickly as possible.
Hey, where the hell do you think you are going? Who let you in?
Armand sent me. I'm here to see Marseille.
All right. Go down and around the corner. You'll find him there. Before we start talking, I want to hear your name.
My name is Daniel.
Daniel? Haha. Guards, leave us alone. We have something important to discuss. Well, Daniel, I was expecting you to look a bit different.
I am who I am.
I have no doubts about it. I've heard all about your qualifications. Well done with that job in New York and Philadelphia. But it's beyond comparison how you handled that situation in Brussels.
Situation in Brussels?
Of course. I have read through your file. And it turns out that I need people like you. You see, we have a rift with the so-called Judicians. I don't know why they are attacking us, but they are suspected of killing a lot of my people. But I am getting ahead of myself. I am concerned that the police might think it wise to pursue my harmless club here. Any such effort would necessitate huge expenses in the form of law enforcement appeasement fees. I never asked for this, Daniel. We need you, the pro, the mercenary, the man who gets the job done.
Watch it. All that flattery is killing me.
Haha, you are a funny guy. I think we'll be on good terms. You will be compensated generously. Agreed? Shadow Legion never forgets its friends. And maybe you find a comfy discount on some powerful firearms, Let me know when you are ready to begin. So, are we ready, Daniel?
I accept your offer. Tell me more about your problems.
Of course you do. Now, take this key and listen. One of the Judicians confided in me, almost voluntarily, some information of great importance. The police are not after my Legion on account of good detective work. What I mean is, these idiot cops are following our tracks according to false evidence, planted to defame our humble organization.
Wait, almost voluntarily? You mean you tortured him?
No, of course not, Daniel. You think that the Shadow Legion would do such things?
Oh no, I didn't mean to imply.
Whatever. Anyway, I don't appreciate this newfound interest the cops have my organization, Daniel. I need you to find out what supposed evidence they have. The pass I gave you will open the maintenance tunnel where you'll find a terminal, through which you can get access to the police network.
Have you ever tried doing it by yourself?
If the cops catch my people doing this, it will give them more incriminating evidence on us. But in this case, it will be legitimate. You must understand why I can't let that happen. That is why I want you to take care of this.
Well, I'm willing to take the risk, if the money's right.
It's settled then. Get that information and you will have your money.
Where's the maintenance tunnel?
Go to the nightclub, Le Chevalier Noir, or Black Knight. There's an apartment building on the opposite side of the lane. Facing that building, walk into the alley on its left side. At your feet, you'll find the hatch. Easy as that. But Daniel, stealth is a factor in this assignment. This will be easier if you do it before sunrise.
I'm not drunk at all, Sadessa. Fine, so I've drunk a bit. Is it so bad?
Who the hell are you? What do you need from Eric? Eric, we have some mutual friends. Eric has no friends. Well, unless you can prove otherwise. Judician Lex Loquens. Does that mean something to you? Oh, you mean those friends? Well, I'm very glad then. When I saw your clothes, I thought you might be a mercenary. In fact, I am. What? So, the Judicians are no better than their enemies, huh? I'm not that surprised. I wish they would just all kill each other. Perhaps then our city would be safer. And that's why you sell guns? No. I just need to make a living. I don't want to be a cleaner, and I don't have much other opportunities because I'm uneducated. Okay, let's have a look at what you can offer me. I have 2 boxes of 00 shells for a 12-gauge shotgun for 300 credits, 2 magazines of 4.7mm ammo for 400 credits, and a pair of IR goggles for 200. If it's not enough, then I can sell you the pass for my lockbox for 900 credits, and you may take everything you find in there. I'm not interested. Fine. Right now, you are my only customer. Well, I have something else, an offer. Are you ready to make some money? Tell me more and I might think about it. Okay, listen. There's a gun store not far from here. It cuts into my profits, but I have an idea how to put them out of business. You want me to kill them? I'm not an idiot. The police would definitely find me. No, nothing that serious. You won't have to kill anybody. You will just steal a disk with information from their safe. I'll use this disk for my purposes. It's easy. Just don't make a fuss. Fine. I'll think about it. wanted that disc from the gun store? I got it.
Perfect, I knew you'd manage it.
Right. I remember you saying something about a reward.
Sure, I always keep to my word. I think this will be useful to you. You can easily destroy any bot with these explosive pipsqueak cartridges, not to mention security systems with armor. I'll give you 300 credits to top it off. You well deserve it.
Thanks. I think I'll find a good use for these.
So, how did it go?
Feel free to congratulate me. It was a complete success.
Well, if you take praise in place of payment, I'd be happy to oblige. But a deal is a deal, so you'd better take your reward. 300 credits. The Shadow Legion doesn't like being in debt to anyone. So, what have we got? I hope that you won't hold out your findings for further ransom. Ha-ha.
I found the maintenance hatch behind the apartment buildings. The key you provided allowed me access.
Please be brief.
I downloaded the information you requested, but there's a problem.
Damn it, what problem?
The data is encrypted.
Ha. Of course it's encrypted. What did you expect? Did you get the right files?
Do you really need to ask? We covered this. I'm a professional.
Then give it to me. I have the decryption key here. Let me be for a moment. I need to go through this data. So, are you ready for your next mission?
Yes, I am. But first, I need to ask you about something.
What is it? You aren't satisfied with the payment? You need more?
No, it's not about that. I need to get to Human Horizon.
You'll have to elaborate.
They're an organization with a lab somewhere here, in Paris. I need to find it.
Oh, find it? A lab? No problem. I have an associate who might have this information, or at least know where to get it. He's not easy to track down, but I'm sure he'll help you.
Is that so? For nothing?
For nothing? You work for me, don't you?
I don't work for nothing.
No. Now you work for information about your lab. I will make the necessary calls, and you will do as I say. Go to the police station and retrieve whatever evidence they think they have against Shadow Legion.
You already decoded the data? That was fast.
Oh yeah, sure. Took me just a few seconds, since a kind policeman was generous enough to donate the decryption key. And he also managed to say 3 numbers, 771. But he decided to take a nap before he could remember the last digit. That is the passcode for the police station's door.
I see. Well, no problem. A little trial and error can't fix.
That's the spirit, Daniel. The station is in the shadow of the De Beers estate. Take the stairs by the entrance to the old quarter and make a left when you reach the top. Dismissed.
I'll be on my way then.
Ah, one last thing, Daniel. The police headquarters is confined and well lit. You'll likely need some optic camouflage to perform your duties undetected. I hear from my staff that some degenerate in the Black Knight is claiming to possess some.
Is that all?
Yes, now get out of my face.
Marseille seems to trust you, so I guess can offer you something from our stockpile.
Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, I'm used to dealing without names. My name is Sebastian.
Daniel.
Sure, I know. Marseille already told me about you. I wondered who you were when you first came in. I was afraid that those Judicians might have sent you, although without their leader, they are nothing.
All right then. But you were saying that you have something to offer me?
Yeah, that's right. You see, I'm the warehouse supervisor, and those cases lying around everywhere are on my responsibility. All orders for weapons and ammunition pass through me, and we, the Shadow Legion, deliver everything in perfect condition. But we are respected not only for this, but also for our terms of delivery. That means that if the goods should be delivered by Tuesday, but they are delivered by Wednesday, then we pay a penalty. That might be, for example, extra ammunition of the type that was ordered. That's the policy of the Shadow Legion. Of course, these penalties hurt our profits, so if we'd order some extra for every lot, it would be a waste of money. Besides my usual duty, I also estimate which goods may be risky to deliver, or which may be late. For such goods, we order extra.
This is all very interesting, but what does this have to do with me?
Here's the deal. Deliveries that are supposed to be high risk may still not be late. And those extra goodies we have prepared in case of a penalty stay here with me at the warehouse. You see where I'm going? If you want to deal with me, give me 50 credits.
Okay, here you are, your 50 credits.
Excellent. Take this key. With this, you'll be able to open the door with the yellow SL symbol on it. To find it, you should go out and walk along the left side of the street to the sports bar. You'll only find items you've ordered through me there. When you are ready to make an order, speak with me. Oh, hello. So, are you ready to buy something? There's sure to be something you need.
What can you offer me?
Well, let's take a look at what we have. One Black Ops kit. It was reserved as penalty for a good client, but was never needed. You buy this, and I'm pretty sure you can't help yourself from breaking into some top-secret facility. The set contains a LAM and 2 whiz-bang EMP grenades. It will cost you 500 credits. I also have an extra sniper set. There was a mess-up. The weapon was already in the process of delivery. But according to the agreement, the client could still cancel the order. And that's exactly what he did, as ill luck would have it. But hey, now you can buy this stuff. A rifle, a box of ammunition, and some IR goggles for nighttime operations. The whole lot for just 900 credits. Right, what else? Oh, I've also got 3 boxes of 4.7mm cartridges. Just another extra we never needed. I'll sell all 3 boxes for 450 credits. I also have a weapon mod to improve the accuracy of almost any firearm. I'll sell it for almost nothing. Let's say 300 credits. Oh, and before I forget, there is a medbot in that building where we make the deliveries. I can sell you the pass for the door for 400 credits. What would you like?
I'll take the whiz-bang set of grenades for 500.
Fine, but be careful with the LAM. After you make a purchase, don't forget, go to the building with a yellow SL symbol on the door to collect your goods.
I'll take the accuracy mod for 300.
Here you are from the bottom of my heart. I'd taken it myself if you hadn't bought it.
information about the building opposite. The mansion's owner is the leader of the Illuminati. His name is Lucius De Beers. Warning: Majestic 12 is a part of the Illuminati power structure. My suggestion is to avoid contact with De Beers and other members of his organization at all costs.
Well, how did it go?
I've got your files.
Give me those. Okay, perfect. No time for a debriefing. I've just been told that the Judicians are going to attack us. We will need to launch defensive measures, preemptively.
What about Human Horizon?
I have Stalker, a trusted associate, working on that as we speak. Oh, and wouldn't you know there's a hidden stash in this building? Who would have, though? Artifacts from the Second World War. Stalker could practically smell them when he walked through the door.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's great. So listen, you may need to defend yourself in the near future, so make sure you've got plenty ammo, then go talk to Armin and solve this situation with the Judicians. Stalker will be locate your Human Horizons laboratory in your absence. That's all for now. Move it along. Who's there? I heard
Dead.
look like one of those maniacs. Hey, you don't know me. I am Daryl, the Spear of Justice, son of the one true judge. You are not one of the Legion, right?
Right. Gerard sent me. Do you know him?
Of course I do. Given the situation, he is the most senior among the Judicians. That is, because I'm locked up here. Are you really going to get me out of this predicament?
Fine. I'll see what I can do. Any idea how to get this door open?
Oh, I have no clue. They beat me up and pumped me full of drugs, so I don't even know where I am at the moment.
All right. I'll see if I can figure it out.
Finally, freedom. Please, escort me to the Latin block. Hurry up. Hurry up. Finally, I can breathe at ease.
We should be out of danger now.
Yes, we are. Come to the Black Knight nightclub. I have something to discuss with you. Right now, I should go see our doctor. I must have these drugs removed from my bloodstream before it's too late. I think I can make it, although my head hurts so badly.
Take care then.
One last thing. What's your name, brother?
Daniel.
Good luck, Daniel, on your path, wherever it goes.
Have a good time! Incazzato bastardo!
What's the situation around the camp? How are the soldiers holding up? Keep it brief, just the facts.
Well, there's not much to tell, really. Our FAR patrols are still trying to catch those convicts, and Frankie is done with that serial.
Stop, stop. How many times do I have to tell you, don't give away the names of our soldiers?
Ah, shit, sorry.
It's fine. God will forgive your carelessness. Do you have anything else to tell me?
Yeah, during your absence, we sent out a huge number of our troops to look for you. We lost some good men.
Just as I thought. Make me a list of all the casualties as quick as possible. We shall honor the memory of our brothers and lead their souls to heaven or hell, however God wills it.
Of course.
Greetings, Daniel. I wish you peace. I appreciate you saving me, your well-timed escape plan, and all your other efforts. I believe 300 credits will be of use to you on your righteous path. And take these first aid kits. You are hurt, brother. I hope they'll help you.
I see you're doing good. The doctor helped you out?
Yes, indeed. Gerard has a gift for medicine. I feel much better now. Soon I'll be better than new.
Listen, I want to ask you something. What does the word Judician really mean?
We have no right to deny justice from someone. We are sons of God who have appeared in these restless times to bring some peace to this world. I'm not surprised that you don't know the Holy Latin, but it's not bad, my brother. Justice. You may keep it in that mechanical heart of yours. I hope it'll be that way with you, Daniel.
You think murdering people on the streets is justice?
If there is no one to punish the wrongdoer, then we judge him by the law, lex talionis. If the maniac bribed or hid from justice, then fate would find him in our hands. We are sinners in the eyes of God, but holy men for the people who were hurt by injustice.
You're vigilantes, mercenaries, the same as me. What makes you think you were chosen by God?
Oh, God couldn't commission such deeds.
My neural augmentations don't parse bullshit.
Excuse me, my incompetent brother. I ask you, do you really think that we don't see the sinfulness of our ways? They are too terrible not to see. God doesn't allow anyone to kill. That's why the executioner is a sinner, because of his job. And the judge who made the verdict is a sinner, just as much. The wise man punishes not because the law was broken, but that the law would never be broken again. For this great purpose, for the future of our children, we are ready to leave this world and go to hell together. For the perfect future.
I admire your drive, but I should be going.
Come again, son of justice. I have a lot to accomplish, and I need the people to do it. My salvation is only a step to a better world. For a moment, I thought I was to face a final judgment for my sins, and then you appeared, my Savior. That's when I realized my path is pleasing God, that God can forgive us. Come again, Daniel, when you are ready for the next step. Your path is blessed by God, Daniel. Are you ready to listen to my request?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I captured by the Shadow Legion not by coincidence, my brother. There is a traitor among my own people, a man called David, but I believe he betrayed me against his own will. So I ask you to keep him alive because he is a friend. Justice is awarding everyone what they are due, and my friend is not guilty. I hope you will find David in his house. The building you are looking for is situated in the courtyard of the old quarter, on the right side. Here is the key for apartment number 11.
How should I handle David?
Knock him out, but do not kill him. Killing innocents is a terrible sin, one which we Judicians are also struggling with. If you need some more details, talk with Gerard.
Here's the list you asked for you.
Yes? Let's have a look. Well? I see. This clears things up. And it is not as bad as I thought. Somebody has to replace those dead soldiers. We can't have gaps in our ranks. I'll tell you later who we should assign and where.
Great. Daryl?
What else, Gerard?
Do you trust that guy? Daniel?
Personally, I would have waited until he was gone before asking that kind of a question.
All right, Daryl. You know best. I assume you're searching for details on this task?
Yeah, that would be great.
You see, many of our troubles are rooted in Daryl's all-too-trusting nature. It's what got him captured by the Legion, truth be told.
But Daryl said his friend is innocent.
Well, that remains to be seen, but if Daryl wants you to knock out this agent, then you should do that, and take care not to kill him.
Hold on. An agent?
Oh, well, yes. Is there a problem?
Sounds like you're sticking me onto some Secret Service guy.
Daniel, I've told you all I can. As I said, the willingness to trust and divulge has gotten us in enough trouble already. Please proceed with your mission.
If you're going to be secretive, then I'll have to draw some conclusions of my own.
Come to whatever conclusion you like, Daniel. Just don't kill our agent. It's a popular theory that his brain has been hacked, that he does not act against us of his own free will.
His brain was hacked?
Cracked, like a code. David has become disconnected and distant to his brothers here, like someone logged onto his brain and reformatted his allegiances. I shudder to think that that could happen to me.
You can't just push a button and assume control of a person's brain.
Should that make me feel better? If national secrets can be compromised, so can the little robots in your head. Perhaps you understand now why I'm so wary of neural augmentation.
You seem more rational than Daryl. How is it you ended up in the follower's role?
Believe me, Daryl is rational too. If you can ignore his ramblings and eccentricity, He never acts without due consideration, and we only have what we have because of him. As you Americans say, don't change horses in midstream.
Achieved what? The bartender told me that you're just a bunch of everyday gangbangers.
Some people can't see the big picture. They don't understand that we are working only for good. It's not so surprising, I guess. In the end, our actions are just a reflection of the cruel reality in which we all live. Violence causes violence. I don't know how we can break free of this vicious cycle, but I'm optimistic about it. And of course, I rely on Daryl. Without Daryl, we would achieve nothing.
I'd better go and find your agent then. Wouldn't want to get caught up in that cycle of yours.
Fine. When you knock him out, make sure to keep the body in the open. Our people will come for it, so don't go stashing him in a broom closet. Good luck. You'll need it.
It's complete Katsata!
Hey, jerk!
Oh, an American, and so cute. What brings you here?
I'm on vacation, traveling from town to town, spending my cash, making friends.
Vacation? You've chosen the wrong city for a vacation then. It's scary to even be out, and the police have the right to shoot you for no reason.
That's awful. You really mean there is nothing for me to see here?
Of course not. Could you walk with me to the bathroom? We'll find ourselves a nice quiet stall and I'll give you something to look at and to touch.
Excuse me, but I should refuse.
I'm just kidding around. Don't look so serious. Let's have a drink instead.
No thanks. I should go.
Ah, there you are. My brothers have already recovered our friend. But I want you to tell it yourself. How did it go?
I did as you asked and knocked him out. He tried to provoke a lethal response, but I resisted.
Your restraint is greatly appreciated. Unfortunately, our investigation has uncovered cause for concern, brother. David's brain is damaged and his self-control compromised. Nonetheless, Daniel, I truly appreciate your help. Take these 500 credits with my best regards. Make sure you are well equipped. Your next mission will be very dangerous. It's time to put an end to the Shadow Legion. It's time to illuminate the streets with the bright light of victory.
Before I go, can I ask you something?
I'm listening, brother.
I'm looking for a laboratory belonging to Human Horizon. Have you heard about it?
I have no such information, brother, but I will look for it in my files. Come to me later. If the Almighty sees fit to illuminate your path, the necessary information will be found.
Go get yourself some better gear and then talk to Daryl.
Are you ready to hear my words, brother?
Yes. What is it you wish, Daryl?
It is not my wish. The whole world asks for this, and the verdict shall be executed. Kill Marseille, the leader of those murderers, the Shadow Legion. You've seen their treachery yourself. Think about the case of our friend David. You know what they are capable of. Carry out your judicium. Let Marseille be condemned ex legibus.
Fine. I will do as you request. But don't forget that I need your help with my search. With my mission.
If it can be done, I will help you. What's your mission?
The lab, Daryl.
I see. I'll order my brother to look into it. While you're busy dealing with Marseille, Gerard will find something that will get you a bit closer to your fate, or as you put it, mission. Go now, brother.
Daryl, do you really think that monkey will be able to handle it?
Believe in my perception of the world, brother. I see that Daniel is far from being a monkey.
I'm telling you, you'd be better off sending me instead.
If you are so eager to find death, brother, then there are many dark corners in this city. You may let your feet take you there.
You think I'm not ready for that kind of a mission?
My visions show me that you are too hot-tempered. That does not help you, nor the people around you.
I hate it when you talk like you're a prophet.
And I don't like it when my soldiers criticize my orders, brother.
Well, looky here. We have a visitor.
Yeah, Marseille sent me down here.
You are Daniel, right?
Yeah, we talked at the club, remember?
Damn. I thought you looked different.
Right? I seem to recall that your eyes were busy checking out that girl at the table. The one you were having fun with.
Haha, yeah, that girl. Sorry about that. It's just that we're crazy in love with each other. It must seem like we're not paying much attention to what is going on around us. It's just me and her facing each other.
Right. Let's get back to business. Marseille said something about the Judicians.
Oh, yeah. Do you really want to get into that damn secret lab so much?
Marseille told you that?
No, Marseille isn't the talkative type. It was Christophe.
Christophe? Who the hell is that?
You don't know Christophe? He's been out scouring for your damn lab for you, and you don't even know his name?
I guess he really deserves his reputation for being secretive.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we should get going. We've got Judicians to neutralize. Go to the old block. I'll meet you near the port. The Judicians should be there already, so hurry up before they smash up the area.
What are they looking for at the port?
All our goods pass through there. What did you think, that some good Samaritans drop us our guns from a helicopter? Furthermore, that is where we keep, or rather kept, until recently, the leader of the Judicians. Without him, you couldn't have ever gotten us those files from the police station, because Marseille wouldn't have found out about them in the first place.
Tell me, did you really torture him?
Sure. Or do you think that maybe a truth serum has been invented? Well, actually it has, but damn, that stuff is expensive and still pretty much hit and miss. As far as I know, he is still alive, though.
Yeah, stop running your mouth. Marseille won't pay us if we screw up the job.
Sure. Get going and I'll catch up with you there. Good, you are already here.
Let's get going.
Just watch my back and everything will go fine. The more you shoot, the more you kill.
Too bad that saying doesn't apply to you. No matter how much you shoot, you can't hit shit.
What? Are you saying that you're the one who took those guys down and not me?
That's right. I'm saying that you got into trouble, and I had to bail you out.
I tell you, man.
Yeah, what? What?
You don't know shit about tactics. You better go back to Marseille. You're good at running your mouth. Nothing else.
Finally, here you are.
The situation is clear.
Yeah, I know. Armand's just told me. Things are going great. Stalker has found your lab, and I got rid of those assholes who tried to take down my business. Everybody wins.
I see you can't help but gloat over your victory.
Ah, gloating. No, just stating the fact.
Sure. So how do I find my lab then?
Simple. Meet with Stalker. Return to the old quarter, and you'll find him by a key-coded door in the courtyard, to the left as you enter from the Latin Quarter. But before you go, let me say thank you. You've done an excellent job, almost like in Brussels. That's why I want to give you a present.
Small correction. I've never been to Brussels.
All right, champ. Maybe you should just go see the warehouse supervisor upstairs. He will bestow unto you my parting gift, a symbol of our continued friendship.
What the Kazata? Why should I look for this pezzo di merda all over the city?
Who the hell are you?
I am Daniel, you son of a bitch. Does anyone in this shithole follow protocol? A man named Armand, Figlio di Puttana, should have met me in that damn discotheque. Cavalier Noira or some bullshit. Where are you, you bastard?
Armand, he's right over there.
Oh, I'll get to him, don't worry. And who the hell are you? They said there's some Buco del Culo running around spending my credits. I want a word with that dirty thief.
My name is Daniel.
So it's you! Better explain this crap right now, incazzato motherfucker! Where did you come from? Amateur? Imposter?
I was hired by Marseille. You can ask him yourself.
Neanche cazzo! You were not hired by Marseille. I was hired by Marseille, pezzo di merda. I was hired!
You better calm down, tough guy. This ain't my battle. I was contacted personally at the Black Knight and reported here to Marseille.
I knew it. I knew some Figlio di Puttana would spoil everything.
So you're the famous Daniel who caused a such stir in Brussels, huh? What happened? Noise complaint?
Brussels! I presume you heard that here? From these incompetent blabbermouths? These unprofessional rats? I'll show them.
Great. I'll just get out of your way here.
You'll wipe that smirk off your face when I call the agency.
Well, how could I know that if the file says Italian, the guy should look Italian? He might have had plastic surgery.
Armand is lazy enough, but I don't care. And Daniel,
I see you've done a good job. Marseille is satisfied with you.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that guy could be satisfied with anything.
He left you a rare and very expensive item. It's a digital vision augmentation.
What makes it so special?
Pure mechanical augmentations are already pretty easy to spot, you know. Here is the pass. It's 34837. Diver. You'll understand.
Fine, I'll take a look.
You're not Italian. Who are you, then?
Daniel,
Are you that mercenary who works for Marseille?
In fact, I am. And you would be Stalker?
Gustav. Stalker is the trade name.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Well, I see you're not in a terrible hurry. So let's talk this thing over. My connections got me the city plan blueprints. Now, due to Paris's vast underground network of tunnels and catacombs, most people wouldn't be able to tell their ass from their elbow looking at one of these things. But a friend of mine helped me cross-reference the information in classified databases, and it led me here.
Those are some friends you've got. Must have gotten your hands filthy to get favors like that in return.
Don't worry about that. What's important is that we're here, a few meters above your lab.
You know, with your connections, I'd never have to deal with the Marseilles of the world ever again.
You want the truth? I don't have friends with access to this stuff. I got a tip-off about a shift change at an archival warehouse and slipped in to snatch the documents. Life isn't all about who you know. You need guts and good fortune.
Fair enough. So where to, Playboy?
Ha! See that door? I closed it when I was scouting the place. Follow me. That's it. This is the door. I found out from the plans that the passcode is 325. So go ahead, open it.
Somewhere?
That's right. Are you afraid of getting your expensive coat wet?
No, actually, it's waterproof.
Aren't you lucky? So here's the generator. While it's working, you can open the door behind the flooded corridors. The problem is that something's cracked the drainage pipes and torn through the electrical insulation. The whole facility's flooded, so if you try to swim along the corridors while the generator is working, you will end up French toast.
Understood. What should we do then?
I'll stay here and make sure that the generator is turned off while you are going through the water. I'll give you a few minutes, but be quick. When you reach the other side, I'll turn on the generator, and you'll be able to access the door mechanisms.
Well planned.
The plan is a piece of cake. Don't worry about coming back. I'll turn off the current when the door is open, so nothing will prevent you from coming back safely. But see if you can find another breathing apparatus while you're in there.
You've thought of everything, huh?
Yes, so let's not drag it out. Just walk down the other end of this corridor, and you'll reach the water in no time. Good luck.
Architecture detected. Conclusion: the data is outdated by unknown. The architecture analysis shows that the changes were induced by an emergency 2 years ago. The carrier is advised to be wary of hazardous environments and defensive mechanisms. Accessing Paris Laboratory database. Warning. Security system has been activated. Proceed with caution. The carrier's main goal is to gather information about the laboratory's purpose. Decryption procedure complete. Reading complete. The project Human Horizon Laboratory originator name detected. Titan. Update. The bot installed on the carrier is only a subprogram. The main goal of the subprogram is to deliver data to Titan, calculating probabilities, commencing territory search. Suggestions: the carrier must go to Russia. Location: Moscow. Target: Vladimir Grigoriev, partaker of the Titan project. The carrier's main goal is to gather information about Project Titan.
Mission update? Have you found what you needed?
Yes. Titan has already decoded the data. Apparently, we'll have to go to Russia. To Moscow.
Why Moscow?
For Vladimir Grigoriev, a member of the project Titan. Titan is apparently some sort of AI. It must be the client who recruited us for the mission at Human Horizon in the first place.
So, you haven't functioning artificial intelligence in your head?
No. The Titan bot's only a sub-program, I guess. It was developed to gather information, which Titan needs. Now we've just got to track it down, and Vladimir Grigoriev is the key. If he's in Moscow, we need to find him there.
That settles then. I'll dust off the chopper. We're going to Russia. Tell me when you're ready to go. We'll start our mission immediately.
I'm ready to go. Go and get your stuff.
Finally, we'll get out of here. Such an unpleasant city, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm almost afraid to imagine what Moscow will be like.
I guess we'll find out soon.